Um, Coming live today here at the park, and I want to tell you guys this is my 2-year anniversary of doing this, guys, and I'll give you guys a brief history of myself, how everything started, and where everything began, and tell you guys how I appreciate you guys so much, and it started back in 2016, where I was at Eagle Pass Hill. It's a hill going towards Eagle Pass, Texas. That's the outskirts, and that's an overview of Del Rio. And I was just chilling at my part at the part, excuse me, the overview, just chilling in the car, and for a while, then I was on I remember I was a Chevy F-150 pickup truck that pulls right behind me, and a border patrol gets out, and he approaches my vehicle and asked me what I was doing. I go, this was back in 2016, and I was like, nothing, just watching the Del Rio, and this border patrol accuses me of being a drug smuggler because I was 10 miles away from the border, from the Rio Grande, and he started threatening me that he was gonna call the sheriff's department, you know, if I didn't let him search my vehicle because he thought I was a drug smuggler. At that time, I didn't know my rights because this was about in the summer of 2016. So using intimidations and all that, I'll get the sheriffs, blah blah blah, and then so of course I caved in. I didn't know about my civil rights, the Constitution, my Fourth Amendment, things of that nature. So I let him search my trunk, and he criticizes me. Well, was that so hard? So that kind of bothered me for a while, and then as time went on, I was interfering with YouTube, and all of a sudden, I think towards the same year, towards the end of the year, there was a video started coming up, First Amendment audits, and filming from public sidewalks. I didn't know how it started coming on my phone, and it was just coincidence. Okay, they filmed the police department and anything, the federal buildings, fire department, everything. And they would say this, our First Amendment. At that time I was not ignorant, but I never heard of that freedom of the press. I never understood that. So I started watching more videos over time. Seeing people from California, up north, in Buffalo, and some people in Texas, but I didn't know who they were. And there was sometimes where they would say, just become a good citizen. And then I was like, why are they calling good citizen? And of course, some of the people, the auditors would say that since we didn't break the law, we don't have to identify ourselves to peace officers. I said, no kidding. And then time went on, and then started learning, and then learning about that letter from Homeland Security that is called the DHS memo from 2018, where you could record at the federal buildings, the lobbies, the parking lot on federal property. And then I looked it up, and there's some stuff blacked out, and it backs up the First Amendment, where you actually record anything you can see from a public view. And that's why I started learning. It took me about 4 years of doing it until I came back to Del Rio. Yeah, I spent 3 years in San Antonio, Texas, and I came back in 2019, and then that's when COVID hit, in about January. Crap. So you know how that went, guys. Well, anyway, I used to come walking to the park a lot. Excuse me. Fucking with a cigarette. And here at the city parks, the city council voted where in the summertime where no one could sit down on the benches and anything of that nature. Everyone had to be walking or running, but no one could stand around, whatever, and chit chat. Well, anyway, it was one time. Well, this date, January the 11th, 2020. I came to the park here, and I had one of those Jolly horse like crowns in my leg, and it was hurting, so I had to sit down not even for 30 seconds on the bench, and just to catch myself. I was losing balance. I was in pain, and then a couple came up to me, asking me they remember me from some concert fest we had here in Del Rio, and we started. I was getting up from the seat. He warned me, here comes a cop on a bicycle. Once he said that, the cop came, man, started being belligerent to me, yelling at me, you can't be sitting down, blah, blah, blah. He had a bad attitude, man. The way he presented me, man. And I explained what happened. I got so pissed off. I just went, started recording, you know. And at first, and I will never forget his name, it was Officer Rocha. Never forgot about that. He was being a complete jerk. He was being a complete ass, you know what I mean? And I started recording him, and I told him this is a First Amendment, man. See, you like it. You want to speak about the rules? I gave it back at him. Then he refused. At first, he refused to give me his name and badge number. As I've seen in other videos, by their policy, that they identify themselves by their policy. And after a little bit, he finally gave it to me. But he went to go park in the corner somewhere, and he just kept on watching me, man. Just dogging me, pissed off or whatever, acting like a child. You know what I mean? So I went walking down by the waterfall, came back around, and then I saw another guy on a bicycle approach him, just talking to him, but he was being a hypocrite because he told us that we can't stand around. But here he is talking to a guy in plain clothes riding a bicycle. So I just kept on walking, videotaping that shit. I walked by, paid it off, you know what I mean? Had the phone in my hand. I didn't know. It was my first time doing it, doing a recording. And I was about to turn around. The guy starts coming out right next to me. I stopped him. And I remember I told him, please don't delete his body cam because he had it running. So after that, I told him, I mean, you can see in my first video. It was kind of raw, guys, for me. I was my first time doing it. I look back on it, you know, and the rest is history. And as time went on, I started shooting videos, you know. Well, I'm like a turtle, guys. Remember that story of the turtle and the rabbit and the hare? You know what I mean? It took its time, but it won the race. I'm like that, guys. It takes me a while, but I get the job done. I'm learning. You never stop learning, everybody. Oh, hi. Hey, I'm Star Media. Thank you for coming in, you know. I want to celebrate. This is my 2-year anniversary here. And I'm here at the park. I'll show you guys. I'm at the amphitheater here. And I just want to come live, you know, explain my history and why I started doing this and everything. And it was out of a mixture, you know, the anger I have for that cop, the way he treated me. And I didn't want that for anybody to do that. Hey, invalid name, how you doing? And I was mad at the cop, you know. I wanted him to do it to other people and the citizens, you know what I mean, here in Del Rio. So, and Del Rio's a small town. It's about 35,000 people on average, you know. It's by the border. I'm like hours away from everybody. Like 2.5 hours from San Antonio, an hour away from Eagle Pass, and you know. I think they always ask people, we have a Air Force base here in Del Rio, Laughlin Air Force Base. So I started doing it, you know. I started applying what I learned little by little, educating the people on your freedoms, your rights, man. You know, always record everything, like I always say. You know, it could be a car stop, it could be anything, guys. Enjoy your freedoms, because as you see the news, guys, it's getting bad. You know, I hate watching the news. I'd rather watch you guys online. All my friends, all you guys, you know, you guys all of us show real news to expose what's going on. Because it's the rich people, we find all those news organizations, you know, they tell the people what they want to hear. So I started doing it, educating the people, helping them out. Of course, like Del Rio's like 35 years behind of everything. You know, they don't comprehend anything, guys. They don't understand freedom. Some do. But and that's why I go out there, guys. You know, kind of little by little, be a traffic stop, or we go record anything like the federal buildings or the courthouse or anything. And yeah, same here. I grasp a little bit on what's going on in the news. I never really watch TV unless you guys put on YouTube. You know, we all intermingle. Oh, and I watch for you guys from other states and like people from Florida, California. I watch that stuff, guys. And as time went on, and because other people didn't know about that here in Del Rio, and I made friends with people here, and I remember this one cop thought I was a anti-cop and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Anti-good cop, and because I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I just accountability for people. I don't hate people. I just hate tyrants. You know, just be cool with the people. Do your job. Learn the rights. Know your freedoms. You know what I mean? And there's some occasions where, but suspicious is a crime. Blah blah blah. It's very nice and going. Yeah, because it's even by the border. You know what I mean? And it's a lot different here. You know, I grew up old school. You know, be nice to people, have a handshake. But this new generation, they're not used to that. We live in a different world. I grew up in the '80s. I'm an '80s kid, and now I'm fairly new, guys. You know, I'm 2 years in compared to all you guys. You know, they've been doing it for a long time. They know their stuff. You know, and that's why I go out there. You know, hey, some people already know me, and but the bad thing is, yeah, the bad thing is here, guys, that, like, for example, if I report an officer or a firefighter, anybody, guys, I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? She doesn't ask me, well, once I report somebody, they don't like it. That shows to me that they promote bad people. They promote those tyrants, you know what I mean? I understand there's a brotherhood in there and the law enforcement, but don't back up somebody who's doing wrong. You know what I mean? Correct it. Like I do. I show everything, guys, how to teach people. Yeah, that's very bad. And I show out there, you know, I don't like, to me, guys, I don't like filing reports against people or filing a lawsuit or anything, guys, you know what I mean? I wanna do that to a person. But that's a line, guys, that they don't cross, you know what I mean? Just don't cross it. You know what I mean? Don't take advantage of people and be mean to them. I think they're arrogant. You know what I mean? Because, hey, especially my time, it's this tight-knit community here in Del Rio. You know how it is, guys. Everything's the rumors. They go out there and they get bad attitudes. Oh, this guy did this, or he reported my co-worker, blah, blah, blah. Let's hit him. It's only a small portion, guys. But there's many people I do love. I respect very much, and they know about me. I know about them. And I back them up, you know what I mean? Be cool with them. And this happened recently, guys. And I'm gonna mention no organizations here, but people who do that, hey, you're from Denver, that's cool. How's Denver? And that's why I come to you guys live today. It's peaceful, but it's freaking hot here. It's like getting to like 105 here in Del Rio, and I was a little bit late, you know what I mean? But the heat, man, some minor difficulty, you know. I have an old phone, and it's hot. I've been drinking a lot of water, trying to stay hydrated. Compared to other cities up north, like California, it's different hot. Let me see what you're reading. Yeah, they're awesome, man. Don't get me wrong, they're good people here, you know what I mean? As a whole, it's cool, you know what I mean? Because everywhere you go, you got your bad apples, you know what I mean? And it's comfy here compared to the city life, you know? I lived in a Universal City, up by San Antonio, going towards Austin, and it was rough. The traffic is real diverse over there, in bigger cities, and looking around, and that was another time I almost got killed in San Antonio for helping somebody. That's another story. Excuse me. But but here it's still brand new to everybody what I do here. You know, you've seen my last couple of videos about the illegals coming over here from Acuña, from Mexico, and we're expecting over 100,000 people coming to the border. So at the same time, we got a lot of DPS from other cities and other counties, and especially what happened in Uvalde, Texas, man. It was hard, guys. I went there to pay my respects, and yeah, I'm trying to move to California. Hopefully soon. Hopefully by August. I'm trying to go out to California. If you guys know anybody in California, let me know. Yeah, I'm trying to get an apartment up there in California soon and get a nice job in California. Put in my way. And then, but I just want to come to you guys, have a quick chit chat with you guys. Oh, it's expensive, yeah. You're in Santa Clara. Is it close to Los Angeles, or I'm not too familiar, but I do have an app. It's called rent.com, where I know some people rent up their rooms like for $600, things like that. And my dream job, guys, is to work at like Capitol Records or music industry. That's a motorcycle. Oh really? We live 45 minutes from LA. But hopefully I can move there soon. But hopefully by August towards LA. I do have some friends in a town called Whittier, California. It's like east of Los Angeles. And I know some people there. And then I'm trying to use my degree to at least get a job in California. At least to help me out. Smoking up a cigarette. Sorry about that. I'm a chain smoker. And but yeah, I always dreamed going to California. You know, like do some surfing. I want to pick up surfing. Stuff that. You know what I mean? And if you have any questions for me, let me know. I'm just doing it real quick. I finished school. That's cool. Yeah, I got my degree. Yeah, I grew up listening to the Beach Boys, you know, believe it or not, since I was a kid. Got a hot rod and surf, you know, by Oceanside, by LA. And I want to make my dreams come true, guys. By going over there to Cali. And I went to Sacramento about, 3 years ago, visiting my cousin in Sacramento, California. But this taught me a lot, guys, doing this, you know. Doing these audits. Mine's a mixture of everything. Doing a First Amendment audit, you know, educating the people here and being free American, you know, uncover stuff, the bad people. It's a little bit of everything. It's like cooking a stew. A pinch of this, a pinch of that, you know. And I have a big heart, guys, you know what I mean? I don't hate nobody. Good people. But I tell you guys here, all you guys, we all have to stand together. But yeah, it changes you, you know, and you know, you learn a lot, guys. And I'm a different person when I first started. You look at my first video, you know, it's kind of amazing me. I came this far, guys, and you guys been with me this far, you know what I mean? I'm really appreciative. You guys supporting me, you know what I mean? Being there for me, and I'll do the same thing. I'll do the same to you guys. I'll have you guys back. I couldn't do so much, but I always had enough money to go help and travel. Hopefully I could do that someday. Hopefully by the end of the year, or by the end of summer, and go that direction. And And we go from there, guys, you know. But if you have any questions for me, guys, or what I think, or, you know, yeah, it's a nice day. I'm in the shade, just kind of do this real quick, you know what I mean? Just kind of chill until it gets a lot hotter here in Del Rio. And, but I want to just explain to these guys, you know, do what I do and why I do it, you know. It just, it's, excuse me, guys. Trying to think of some questions and answers. Yeah. But that's, my original message was that being mad from that cop that violated my rights with the Border Patrol, I mean, and the cop being mean, and started my journey. And be there for you guys, you know. Educating people. There's a lot of people in Del Rio. They don't know about that. About our freedoms. Walking on free. Like, we don't live in North Korea. We don't have these rights over there, you know. And that's basically that's what I do, guys, in a nutshell. And there's some good cops I talk to, man. They ask me how I do it, because I'm everywhere. And I'm like, it's by chance, you know what I mean? I'm just lucky. You know, I'm next to a scene, or cops pass by, and a fire truck, or there was even one where there was U.S. Marshals arresting somebody. It was just by a restaurant. It was just coincidence. You know what I mean? I catch this stuff, you know. They call me lucky. And I never used a scanner or anything, guys. Just by luck. And that's my purpose, guys. Here doing this, videoing, and I protect people, you know what I mean? And they say don't give them an ID if they didn't commit a law. I broke a law, excuse me. And things in that nature, guys. So I do my best to help everybody out, be cool, you know, and that's about it, guys. And then let me show you guys the creek. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's a creek right there. That's a San Felipe Creek here in Del Rio. And I feel like going swimming. That's to cool off, but yeah. And that's why I come out today, guys. You know what I mean? Stay thankful. You know, look, I almost had 2,000 subscribers. Well, I'm at 1850. You know what I mean? But I come a long way, guys. You know what I mean? From having 2 subscribers until having 1850. I'm very appreciative. You know, I do my best to interact with you guys and show more contact. You know what I mean? And hopefully soon I get to meet you guys in California and everywhere. Hopefully soon. And then, but hopefully I can meet some people in San Antonio. Well, that's cool. What's the temperature where you're at? You know what I mean? How's the weather over there where you guys are at? Is it fresh? Right now I'm just burning. Well, you know, that's cool. Yeah, it gets so hot here. You could cook hamburgers on the street, on the sidewalks. You know, it gets so hot here. You could cook a T-bone on the street over here. You know, it gets so hot. But yeah, I want to show you guys myself. You know, along here. You know what I mean? This is me, good citizen. People call me Michael. If I hear some people call me, hey Michael, whatever. Oh really? That'd be cool. Maybe you should meet up somebody made in Texas. You know, I have some guy I know that's in Uvalde. He lives like an hour away. And I know some guys in Laredo. And I talked to some guys in San Antonio. Maybe I should meet up someday. You know, have a beer too, just BS and talk about what we do. You know, interview each other. You know, our accomplishments, things like that. You know, just have fun. And then and share our different ideas, our videos, how we can improve each other, things like that. You know what I mean? And oh yeah, by the way, we also have I'll probably send them other videos. Hey, we have the Army National Guard here in Del Rio. Yeah, they bought in about 12 homes. They bought a RV park here in Del Rio. It's going towards the lake Amistad. They bought an RV park, and they've been helping out with the border situations, and they're there. The some Clinic going towards some Clinics, and they're around. You know what I mean? And some complain that they don't want to be here. The Army National Guardsmen, they're the reservists, and there's a lot of reasons why they don't want to be here. But that's another story. I gotta cover them next, hopefully soon. But let you guys know, I'll be going to Houston next week. Spend a couple of weeks up there with some family, and then yeah, Laredo. Yeah, I haven't been to Laredo in a while. I went there a couple years ago. I went down to Laredo for sports, for basketball. You know what I mean? It's about 3 hours away from me. It's pretty cool. And then, you know, it has grown a lot. The traffic is real big. But I just want to show you guys me. I want to give you guys my story and why I do my things, my videos, and hope I get better equipment soon. You know what I mean? And then I always have to reassure people on what I do. Sometimes I repeat myself, and it's just reassurance to everybody on what I'm saying. And some people pop in my chat. I can catch them up, give them an update. But I thought I came out real quick, just a quick chit chat. You know what I mean? About 30 minutes. You guys could meet me, you know, in person. You know, I'm wearing my Monster shirt and my flip flops, and this is me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm real cool, laid back. But yeah, I avoid cities like the plague. Yeah, ain't too bad. You know what I mean? The good places to live in the outskirts. You know what I mean? Don't ever travel into the inner cities, man. The traffic's bad. Like San Antonio is a lot of construction. And going to Austin, I went there a couple months ago to Austin, and it's big. It's nice there going to 6th Street. Go to 6th Street, guys. That's a party place. 6th Street in Austin, the state capital. And a lot of concerts. I'm into concerts and stuff like that. You know, I'm real diverse. And but yeah. But I just want to come today, just talk real quick, and before I go eat, I'm kind of hungry. You know, it's like 1:30, whatever. Yeah, I'm not a social butterfly. I am, but I don't like big crowds. You know what I mean? I like a small group, just chit chat, talk, have a beer or a cup of coffee or soda pop or something like that. You know what I mean? Have some fun, small groups. Let's have fun. You know what I mean? You only live life once, and that's what I've been learning. Enjoy it, man. You know what I mean? And help people. And because our rights are being demolished, you know what I mean? It's been taken apart. Our First Amendment, our Second Amendment, our Fourth Amendment, our 14th Amendment, you know. I actually say, hey, I want to give a shout out to one guy, his name's, Armageddon Press. I think that I said it right. I haven't even seen his channel. But he also makes a good comment, a good question. Hey, it's like our Constitution is like our muscles. They don't work out, they go away. You know what I mean? You gotta exercise your freedoms. You know what I mean? Be knowledgeable. You don't have to go to law school to learn all your rights, but learn your basics. You know what I mean? Do some research before you get used to it. You know what I mean? Be knowledgeable and help people. You know what I mean? And you don't have to read thick books. You know what I mean? I did that in college. You know what I mean? But you don't have to read all those lawyer books. Learn your basics. You know what I mean? Your ID statutes, penal codes. Like for example, like in Texas, the ID law, it's Texas Penal Code 38.02, where you don't have to have show ID unless you committed a crime. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure there's stuff like that in California. I think that's one called a 148.G in California. I know that one. And I don't know. It's one in Florida, but there's another person I follow in Florida. You know. And but yeah. And I'm glad you guys came in today, chit chat with me for a bit, you know, have fun a little bit, and so what I'm about, what you guys are about, you know, have fun, you know, goof off, and hope I could do another video this afternoon, because right now it's kind of hot. I'm in the shade, you know what I mean? It's a killer, you know what I mean? You ever come to Del Rio, drink a lot of water, and put a water tower in your neck, it gets freaking hot. You could pass out, get dehydrated, you know what I mean? I'm getting dry mouth a little bit right now, but I need some water. But guys, I just want to show you guys my little last my 2 years of doing this already. You know what I mean? And I'm real grateful. I'm real appreciative of all you guys. You know what I mean? Coming in today, I'm really appreciative, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick thank you and media and all that for being there. You know, show my videos. I'm real thankful. And Steve, I'm real thankful coming in and helping me out, being there for me. I'm learning, you know, guys, learning using my functions on my channel. Little by little, I'm getting more and more. I'm like a turtle, guys. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm a slow learner, guys. But I want to say thank you again, and hopefully we can talk soon. You know what I mean? Probably this evening. I'll probably go live again in the evening. A quick video, and but share, tell your friends, guys. I'll probably go live again tonight about 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Central Time, and that'll be a good time. You know, you're in California time, you know, or Florida time. You know what I mean? You guys, it'll be a good time to come into my channel. But I'll probably come in around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Around that time, we could chit chat. But yeah, everybody know, let your friends know about me. I'm getting there. I'm a good citizen. I'm Michael. So, and I'll put my if you guys want to ever contact me, I'll put my email on my info page. But it's First Amendment audit, First Amendment Server 61. But it's 1ST period amendment period surfer 61 at gmail.com. So if you guys want to again contact with me, that's my email, whatever, and let me know who this is, whatever, and need my number, and I'm a helpful person, guys. You know, I'm here to help, and if you guys want to talk on the phone or anything, I'm here, you guys. Leave it in the comment, you know what I mean? And I just have a big heart, guys, for everybody, you know what I mean? But I'll let you guys go. I'm getting a little bit hungry, but I just want to stop in real quick to show you guys who I am, and we go from there, guys. Well, God bless. You guys take care. I'm thankful you guys came in, all right? You guys take care. Peace out. Cool. Thanks, man.